Hey guys, welcome back to Milo Gains Crypto. Here's another video for you. And kind of what inspired this one. You guys, I'm not going to lie. Ever since I made this video right here, Solana GST to 25 cents again, question mark. It's haunted me the past few days for something that I saw, and I made note of it on the video, but I wasn't able to quite shake it. But let me do a little recap of what I saw. So at the time of making this video, the current supply of GST on Solana was 1,270,000,000. I'm like, that's a lot. And I saw back in March 5th, was seeing the price wake up to 14 cents. The market cap being at just about 110 million. This would have put the supply at 790 million, which, let's just say it's 800 million. Let's say this is around 1.3. It's a little over $500 million in a month and a half. I'm like, not $500 million, 500 million GST created in a month and a half with moving to earn with GST. And then I did this projection for what market caps would need to be. Granted, the supply continues to grow and had these figures, but this rate, it was like, seems like the supply is really increasing really quick. So I looked today to see what our supply was at, and I saw it is now at 1.3. Oh, it was 1.270 last time, but now it's 335,000,000 GST. And it's been 3 days. I'm like, wow, we were just at 1.270. Now we're at 1.335. So I had to get a chart out and that kind of like see what this difference was and just, get a better visual. And this is what I developed, and this is what ultimately gave me this alarm signal. So there's a lot on this Excel spreadsheet, but let me just begin right here. If you can follow with me, back in March, when it hit that kind of more recent high from the year, the supply was at 790 million. And then at the making of my last video 3 days ago on April 20th, it was 1.270 billion. And now today, 1.335 billion. And the difference in 3 days is 65 million GST. I was like, whoa, 65 million between April 23rd and April 20th. Well, what was the difference between March 5th and April 20th? And that right here, 480 million. So 47 days to get to 500 million then. We only had 3 days to get to 65 million. If you can see what I'm kind of getting at, the increase in supply was exponential. These 3 days, I wish I could do some quick math. What's 47 divided by 3? 15-ish? Yeah, 3 times 15 is 45. I think 65 times 15 is going to go over that 500 million. But I was like, okay, let's just assume we see a constant rate of growth here. I did a projection for a week out. Let's go with that. 100 million are created per week, given that we saw 65 million GST created in 3 days. And that got us to April 30th, 1.45 billion. May 7th, a week later, 1.55. And I just kind of added in 100 million, until we get to 2 billion come the end of May. And then I took the math there and stretched out 500 million per month, because that's what it was here, 500 million in May. And then 500 million, 2.5, 3. 3.5 in August. 4 in September, 4.5 in October, and then 5 billion GST supply at the end of November. And this is just kind of using the math that I got right here. This isn't accounting for exponential growth if more users hop on to STEPN and choose to earn GST on Solana. So you guys, I am a little concerned about GST and its growth. And let me go just to the white paper. Again, I'm not going to even fault STEPN here. On its white paper, GST has an unlimited supply and is earned when a user moves in solo or background mode. This token didn't claim to be deflationary, never makes any claim right here to kind of make you a ton of money. This is a utility token. It's different from GMT, which has 6 billion tokens total, and GMT is used over all Find Satoshi Labs ecosystem products to be burned, used, and staked. So GST is a runaway train right now, in my opinion. So I wonder, and I want GST on Solana to do well. You guys win, I win. Again, I more choose to earn GMT. Just kind of, I like the idea of a finite supply, but I didn't really understand just how inflationary this token is, especially when new users hop on board. There's probably more users now than ever, and most users are going to earn GST. And man, this could be over 5 billion by the end of the year, right? I did kind of just fair scaling here, but people could hop on more and more. People send their activation codes to others, and man, everyone's earning GST. So what's the solution? Does STEPN even need to come up with a solution? Right? They never said they're trying to make GST finite. But I have an idea. I have a suggestion, and I want to know what you guys think. So genuinely, share your comments down. My idea is, what if there was a GST halving at some point? Not to make GST finite and then have it, but to make to have the earnings. Here, let me go up here real quick. Right here's just a little example of GST earned per energy spent. What if all this gets sliced in half a year, 2 year, 3 years down the line, just so we can control this supply a little bit? And though for myself or for you guys who earns GST, it'd be less to make down the line. This could help with bringing that overall number down, because GST still needs to get burned, right? Still needs to get burned for shoe minting, repairing and restoring your sneakers, leveling up, gem upgrades, unlocking sockets, opening mystery boxes, sneaker enhancements. So there's still burning mechanisms for GST, but it's just not outpacing. So I don't know, you guys. This is $1.25 billion market cap to hit a supply of 5 billion, or to meet that supply. I don't even know if I talked about the market cap yet, but yeah, let me just show you this. A supply of 5 billion GST green Satoshi tokens to hit 25 cents needs a $1.25 billion market cap, which I think is about half of the all-time high market cap of GMT last cycle. Maybe this will have you rethink some things. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. This is a financial advice. I could be wrong. Maybe people just want to burn their tokens down the line, or they switch over to GMT once the value of GST goes down because it becomes so inflationary. Maybe people just choose to stop earning it, but people still have to burn the GST they have, and that's what levels it out. Maybe the tokenomics and structure of the game is all going to work out in the end. Or maybe some of you guys are even seeing GST on the monthly or yearly and are seeing a falling wedge here. And you think, oh, this is bullish, it's just consolidating, and whether investors or technical traders, this is going to pump because of this signal. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that does happen and you see your GST token value go up. I still find this as a reason to be concerned. That supply is just growing and growing and growing, and it takes much more market cap money to maintain this price level. And it's a whole nother battle to continue to beat that price level with this kind of circulation. Well, I hope this was helpful. Maybe makes you reconsider GST. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, you guys, I'm happy if you guys make profits and get rewards off of GST, especially if you're a solo GST earner. Great. If you're kind of making that ROI quicker, I just would say temper your expectations months down the line, later down the year, if every single STEPN user is going to be choosing to earn GST on Solana. All right. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you fine with this? Do you think it's all going to balance out at the end of it? Would you like a halving or 2 years, 3 years? Maybe maybe I did this in another video. What your rewards would be for earning at different even efficiency levels, right? Efficiency levels right here, 150 to 1,000. Earnings per 5 minutes per energy. If you saw all these numbers cut in half with that efficiency level, would you be comfortable with that if that meant the value of your GST was more steady or went higher because of that? Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Take care.